we're fighting evil.
Right.
Socialism, man. And I just feel like I need to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Like build a wall and stuff like that. You know, yeah, it's important to keep drugs out and everything else. So don't get me wrong, but number one for me is the economy.
Yeah.
I love what he's doing with Middle East peace. I love what he's doing for the economy and for the black community.
Okay.
That's the most important thing for this country. It's going to help save this country from socialism and make America great again.
We love Trump so much that even if we couldn't get in today, we wanted to come and show our support for him because he's the best president ever. Trade deals.
Yeah, NAFTA, redid NAFTA. He dropped us out of the Paris Climate Accord, which I love the planet, and I don't think pollution's a good thing at all. But the Climate Accord didn't do anything except move production out of the United States into countries that didn't have any regulations as to their pollution. It didn't make anything better, it made it worse, and it cost us a lot of money as a country. It just was a step in the wrong direction.
And how about...
we're not necessarily Trump supporters. We just kind of came to see what's what. Okay. So...
We just thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
And it was very entertaining.
It was pretty entertaining. Sleepy Joe hasn't done anything in 47 years, but as soon as he becomes president, he's going to turn our economy communist. So,
which is quite...
Yeah, I don't know which one is it. Is he going to do nothing, or is he going to turn us communist?
But you got the sign.
Yeah, we're going to have a bonfire with him, in all honesty, so...
Are you getting the sign? Can we see this?
Yeah.
We got a lot.
We got a lot. I mean...
We'd be here if you hadn't. You can't lie your way to having all these people here really care about you. Now, is he a perfect person? Tell me one person in America that is.
It's just a really happy place. Everybody's full of joy and love, and it's just a really positive thing. It's such a contrast to anything you see from the Democratic side, which is just full of unhappy, angry people that just want to hurt somebody. They yell at you. I mean, I haven't had any personal contact like that, but just what you see on the news. And Biden's whole team is just full of hate and vitriol. They just attack everything. It's just doesn't matter how good a job Trump does. You know, there's something wrong with it. When all he's doing.
Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up!
I believe the Black Lives Matter is an anarchist movement. I don't support it. I don't believe in it, and I don't stand with it. You know, I don't think there's any such thing as inappropriate targeting of minorities. I think all of that is made up. I think it's a myth. What the media loves to do is take a few examples of maybe bad policing or bad police, and they want to exploit it and blow it up and make it seem like this is systemic.
And how about prison reform? President Trump has done more for black people than any president since Abraham
The
Lincoln.
opportunity zones for black people, I just don't know how they can call him a racist. Based on what exactly?
Right.
Biden is racist, and like he's
done
black
more
lives.
for the black community than anybody else.
And then we
which
looked
is
around,
ridiculous.
and I saw one.
Yeah,
person,
we could see one person.
Which obviously I can't speak for that community, but.
He could have been a little bit nicer with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. You know, like some people I think just want to hear from him saying like, hey, you like I support you guys. I understand where you guys are coming from, and I think he was tough. But I know he had to be tough.
If by some miracle he loses this election, all of us supporters will be, you know, upset, not happy, but we're not going to go out and riot. President Trump will say, okay, so be it. The people spoke. He's going to leave office just like every other president before him. It's the media that's cooking this crap up that, you know, he's not going to concede. I can tell you this, all of the buildings that are being boarded up in preparation for Election Day, that's not happening to protect from the right if President Trump loses. It's to protect from the left when President Trump wins. I guarantee you that.
I was worried. I was a little worried and everything else there, but I think he's got it.
Absolutely. He's going to win in a landslide. The only thing I'm concerned about is how much cheating they're going to get away with. Minus cheating or even minus not too much cheating, by a landslide. And I'm talking almost every state. That's what I believe is going to happen.
I worry more about what will happen if he wins. And I pray with every ounce of my being that there will be peace in our country. I think it's possible that there will be significant protests. Look what's happened in states that I have been to before where I wouldn't dare go now. It's been a very sad time.
Yeah. But once we go outside and, get packed close and tight, I'll have my mask on.
Listen, I wear my mask, but I worry about, the COVID and everything else there. So hopefully, we get this all straightened out.
I pray that we'll have 4 more years of President Trump's wonderful, just magnificent work.